Hey everybody. Well, I've been talking about being a widow, but today I'm going to talk about me. Um, I I just want to be real. That's why I have no makeup on today. Um, I have insecurities just like everybody else. I have flaws. My skin's not perfect. I got wrinkles. I got discoloration on my face. But I am a product of my experiences. And that's from the time that I can remember back to the beginning of my life, or when I can remember back early in my life. I think the earliest memory that I have is when I ran away from school in the first grade. That's a whole other story, but needless to say, it was something that was out of my control, but I was scared, so I ran away and ran I had to cross the railroad tracks, had to cross Highway 411, but I did, and the circumstances for that did not get me in trouble. I'll just say that I was not the one that got in trouble. Had nothing to do with any other children, just me. But that was traumatic. That was the trauma that I went through. Oh, I'm sorry. And my parents, they did the best they could. But I'm going to tell y'all, when I was born, my mother was 19 and my daddy was 21. So we all grew up together. They did the very best that they could with the knowledge that they had. And I'm blessed. My parents have blessed my life. Did they do everything right and perfect? No, none of us do. None of us do. Every one of us has some kind of baggage from our childhood. I grew up. My parents cultivated my talent. I had a grandmother that was a piano teacher in the community, and you better believe all of us took piano. I took piano for 9 years, and I can't play hardly anything because I just can't sit there and read music and play. I don't have that brain coordination. But my singing voice got me a lot of attention. I started when I was 2. I had said Leeds High School, but it's Leeds Elementary School is where I first sang in public, and I was 2. And I don't remember it, but there's a picture, and that's how I know that it's true. So that's what I've done all my life. The one thing I can say that I have done forever and ever is sing. So as I grew up, I sang for different things. I sang for the sesquicentennial when I was 5, and I barely remember that. That was a hard day. It was cold outside, and I had a kidney infection, but I got up there anyway and sang that song, Alabama Jubilee. I do remember that. And so I guess I remember before I ran away from school, but anyway, they all kind of go together. So I sang for things at school. I was asked to sing for things at school. And then when I was in the 9th grade, I entered a pageant on a dare from one of my classmates. So, okay, I'll do it. I got second alternate, which shocked me. And then after that, it helped my confidence a little bit. So I continued to sing. My parents traveled and sang in a group called the Challengers. So I got to sing some with them whenever I would go with them. But I ended up, I don't know if it's my junior or senior year, I was in the Miss Alabama teen pageant in Birmingham. And I actually won the State Talent Award for that, and got invited to go and sing at the Miss Florida teen pageant that summer. So Daddy did the sound. Here we go, loading up all the sound equipment, driving all the way to Orlando. I think it was Orlando. And pulling a trailer behind the car. Car ran hot. I remember a lot about it. But I got to sing for that in front of a big crowd. So all of these things that I went through, even though I was being judged, I did get some reward from it. So I started going to college after high school. I worked for a little while, and then I went to college. But one of the hardest lessons I ever learned was from this right here. That's when I was Miss St. Clair County in 1986, and I was in the Miss Alabama pageant 1987. That year that I served as Miss St. Clair County, I learned a lot about me, but I also learned a lot about being judged. It took me 11 preliminaries to win that crown. And after every one, they would tell you what you needed to improve, what you did wrong. And even after I won, they told me I still needed to lose weight before I got to Miss Alabama. So I did. And when I got to Miss Alabama, I met some great girls. I did. Made some really good friends. But I was burnt out. I didn't want to be there. It's a job. For anybody that doesn't understand, it's not glamorous. It's not all, look how pretty I am. It is a job that you are applying for. And they will tell you that when you go to the workshop. This is a job. And you travel all over the state. You do the Miss America pageant. And then you get paid at the end of the year. Or at the end of your reign. And it's not that much nowadays. I don't know if they've changed it, if they've upped it any. I would hope so, but you have no life. And I didn't want to do that. Because I was just tired. I was tired. I did get some scholarship money. I was going to Sanford. I got a little bit of scholarship money. But I was praying that I didn't win. And you might think that's bad, but no. Because all the judging and all the, this is what's wrong with you, this is what's wrong with you. I still have self-esteem issues. And it bleeds over into my relationships. And I'm working on it. Sometimes I'll overshare, overtalk, not meaning to at all. But it's just something I'm dealing with. And that's why I'm on here today. I'm just being raw with you guys. I'm just being totally transparent. That's why I don't have any makeup on my face. This is me. This is who I am. This is how I look at home. And I'm having a hard time right now. But I hope that but I'm working on things. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But I appreciate your prayers and your thoughts. Send me some good thoughts. I just felt like I needed to share that today, because I'm always sharing about my husband who passed away, and he did so much for my self-esteem. He was so positive, and I always ask him. I had asked him, I said, "Why did you even keep me around?" He said, "Because I knew you had potential." And that right there did a lot for me. It said a lot for me. And when I lost that, it kind of backpedaled me into the place where I was before. But I'm trying to get past that and move on. And I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. But I just wanted to share with you guys today and ask for your prayers. I'm working on myself. I got things I need to fix. And I just wanted to get on here for a minute and talk about that. But I hope you guys have a great day, and that you're successful in whatever you do, whatever you want to do, whatever you go for. I hope that you have success with it. I'm facing a lot right now, not just in all areas of my life. I am facing a lot. So just pray for me, and pray for doors to open for me, and that I'll have the knowledge to walk through those doors, and the courage to walk through the doors that open. So I love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.